and a significant moment in the history of one of the world's great and most famous football clubs. In all the years they've been trying, in all the years they have dominated English football in many respects, Manchester United have never managed the League and FA Cup double until now. They will be climbing the famous steps of Wembley Stadium, led by their skipper, Steve Bruce. 10 years ago, he was playing for Gillingham and dreaming of moments like this, if he dared to dream of them. Then he went on to Norwich, and then Manchester United. 2 league titles he's won since then. The Cup Winners' Cup in Europe, the FA Cup, the League Cup. A magnificent 7 years, and it will be rounded off now with the FA Cup again, and that means, of course, that United have not just won the big day here at Wembley, but they've completed the most famous League and Cup double in sport. Manchester United, champions again. And what a fitting tribute to Brian Robson in the centre of the picture there. What a send-off for him at the end of his marvellous career at Manchester United. The Dane, Schmeichel, who produced a couple of great saves there towards the end. Mark Hughes, who scored, profiting from the slip by Frank Sinclair. And Alex Ferguson, who gets himself in the history books as United's first ever double winner. Parker gets his medal, and then Pallister. And the Manchester United fans celebrate every single shake of the hand as Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Kent hands over those precious little bits of metal. Eric Cantona with 2 goals, both from the penalty spot. Paul Ince with a selfless run at the end to lay on a goal for the substitute Brian McClair. Martin Edwards, the chief executive of Manchester United, congratulates the man who's becoming, if he hasn't already become, the most successful manager in their club's history. And what a 4 years Ferguson has had. The FA Cup, the European Cup Winners' Cup, the League Cup, then the Championship after an absence of 26 years from Old Trafford. He delivered the Championship again, and as has been said many times before, it's an awful lot harder to retain it than it is to win it in the first place. And the FA Cup now to add to it. Ray, your final thoughts on what's been a glorious afternoon for Bobby Charlton and Manchester United?
Yes, it has. It's you know, I think before the game started, everybody thought Manchester United were the favourites, including myself. I have to give credit to how Chelsea played for an hour. They really did cause United problems, created the better chances. And then once the penalty, the first penalty was not in doubt, the second penalty for me was never ever a penalty, and that's what the game hinged on. And once that second one went in, Chelsea became disjointed, trying to push forward to try and get a goal from somewhere, and allowed Manchester United to do what they're very, very good at, and that is hitting teams on the break. And once Chelsea opened up, then United found lots of space to create opportunities for themselves. But let's take nothing away from United. It wasn't a vintage performance by any stretch for me this afternoon, but over the whole 9-10 months of the season, they have been the best side in the country. They have played some outstanding football throughout the year. And let's not forget the way they got to Wembley. They had some very, very hard ties in the earlier rounds away from home to get here. And congratulations to them. As they one of 4 sides which has done the double. Even when I was in Liverpool, those good days, we never achieved that in the 70s, so I know how hard it is. So congratulations to them all. They deserve it. It's been a difficult job for them, and they can sit in that bar at the banquet tonight and think what they have achieved, because it really is a fantastic achievement to do what they have done this afternoon.
Thank you, Ray Clemence. And as Manchester United players make the pictures that will be all over the sports pages of the world tomorrow, we bid you goodbye from Wembley Stadium with a final reminder of the scoreline here. Chelsea 0, Manchester United 4.